Hey everybody, Forever Retro 82 here. Hope you're staying safe and being well out there. Now, I've streamed this game before, but I was not happy with how the Let's Play went or the gameplay of that stream because well, I was pretty buzzed, and when I get buzzed like that, my gameplay, of course, tanks. It always does. And it was just one of those nights where I just couldn't play good when I had some alcohol in me. So I went ahead and from what I remember, I rage quit and I fucking used the password from my youth to take me to the final stage, and then I completed it from there. And I kept struggling on the fucking gargoyle boss. I don't know the name of it. Alright? I never even cared. I just called him the gargoyle. Because that's what it is. Fuck it. It doesn't need a special name. I also fucking struggled on the spear guy. They're in Symphony of the Night. They're the first boss you fight. Anyways, don't know their names, don't care. They're just, to me, they're just bosses. Alright, they're Konami's creation, and they do their job. They're a boss. Anyways, so I wasn't happy with that. So I decided to, I did some brainstorming and thinking, I'm like, you know what? I need to do an actual, legitimate Let's Play for Castlevania IV, because it is my favorite Classicvania of all time. There's Classicvania and then there's Metroidvania. My favorite Metroidvania, if you must know, is Portrait of Room. That's easy for me to say because it's so well made, and it's also a sequel to Bloodlines, Castlevania Bloodlines for the Genesis, which is such a damn good game. It's short, yes, but the levels are long, and everything about the game is really good. The only thing I don't like, if I could say, is the whip control. It's a little on the stiff side, but hey, you can't really copy what you already did from the game beforehand. And I still remember the magazine shitting on Bloodlines too. And when I finally got a chance to play it some years later, and I finally bought myself a copy for a whopping $12.99, complete box, book, everything, in a Funko Land, I was like, why was this game rated so low? Because it was such a good game, and it was fantastic, and I was looking forward to playing it. And then when I finally got a chance to play it, it's damn good. That game was very underappreciated, and I hope it's more appreciated now. Some people feel the same about Simon's Quest, but I still think Simon's Quest is a piece of shit. I don't like the cryptic hints. It's like half the people I knew who beat that game were looking at Nintendo Power to beat that game. I used something called, I believe it was called the NES Atlas. I believe it was called. And even the Nintendo hints were cryptic. I'm like, dude, come on, guys. Stop this nonsense. I still remember I was having, stroke symptoms. Like, my left arm was going numb. I was chain smoking. I was trying to figure out how the hell I got to Verard Graveyard. Because no one knew. I asked everybody I knew who played all the Castlevania games, or at least the people I thought played all the Castlevania games. I asked, hey, how do you get to Verard Graveyard? And they're like, I don't remember. It's been so long. And I'm just... So one day, after all the cryptic hints, I said, okay, you know what? Some person in the town mentioned, hit your head against Deborah Cliff or whatever. So I went to, I guess it was Deborah Cliff. I'm not sure. It's where the wall is, right? And then I got to pondering. I was thinking, okay, the blue crystal made the water go down, or make it go down so you can go underneath the lake, right? There's got to be something that red crystal could do. So I went to where that place was. I picked the red crystal, ducked, and then here comes a tornado. I dropped the controller, my mouth dropped, and I was just in literal shock. And then I finally found where Dracula was. I used the code because I didn't want to go play through that nonsense and then be stuck again. I beat Dracula, got the worst ending. That's okay. I felt so satisfied with that. But then I wanted to burn the cartridge. So every time I look at the cartridge that I have a Castlevania 2, I want to burn the motherfucker. But I won't do that. Because it has its place in history. See, and any of you who like Castlevania 2 cannot fucking piss on my parade for liking Zelda 2. Because Zelda 2 is almost the same way, except there's no crypticness to it. It's more straightforward. It's more linear. So, yeah. So, if you hate Zelda 2, but you like Castlevania 2, fuck you. Piss off and go to hell. Anyways, with all that being said, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to play this from beginning to end. No bullshit. Start to finish. That classic Konami jingle. It's so classic and wonderful. I like this intro, too. We're not going to see the whole, like, story behind it. You know all the stories of Castlevania. And why do they show fucking house centipedes on the wall? Those things fucking creep me out to this day. Maybe they're actually the cave centipedes. Same thing. This game had a really glorious soundtrack. I mean, this is Classicvania at its best. I mean, they really made this super. And what's more amazing is, fuck off. What they really made amazing is, you know, between Castlevania 3 or Akumajo Densetsu, if you want to go talk about the Japanese release. It was only the development cycle between that game and this game were very short, but yet they're both just fantastic games. So, well, since there's numbers, I like how they use Roman numerals. Excellent. Believe it or not, this is actually a remake of the first game. The game has been remade so many times. I wish they would. Well, they finally did. They haven't made a Castlevania game since Lords of Shadow, or whatever the fuck, 2. Well, no, there was that Canadian mobile game. I like the skull in the background. The detail in this game is absolutely breathtaking. When I was a kid, I used to sit here and just try to stay on this bridge as much as possible. I don't know, I just thought it was fun. I don't know, you know, when you're a kid, you find some shit to do that makes the games a lot more fun than they already are. I mean, I don't really need to explain the controls, but I will anyways. Y is to whip, B is to jump, and in my control setup, R is to throw your secondary weapon. And this tune you hear is the theme of Simon. So iconic to me. I love this song. When I first heard it, I had to grab my mom's cassette player with the built-in microphone and record it. Too bad that tape got destroyed. Most of my tapes I made recordings with got destroyed because tapes, you know, they don't have good standability, longability. But now we have plenty of digital formats to listen to video game music. I'm pretty sure some of you may be interested that, if you go to Zopher, they got the, whatchamacallit, the digital sound formats, SBC, and then you have NSF. I mean, if you look at this shit, you can have game music that is a fraction of the size of MP3s. I mean, I see people like video game music, make this to MP3. It's like, stop being a bitch, look it up, get yourself Winamp, get yourself Chip Amp, or Chip Amp, I think it's called. I don't know if that still exists. If it does, I'll link that below. And just enable all the NES, you'll see it. I mean, you'll see like the sound file, say SNES sound font, this and that, whatever. It's easy. It's so easy to figure out, and if you can't figure it out, then I'm sorry. You're stupid and retarded and need to go back to school or some shit. I thought I killed that bastard. Die! Thank you. Simon Belmont being Indiana Jones here, all whipping on shit and going across ravines. Man's got balls of steel. I'm telling you, Simon Belmont, man status. He's my favorite Belmont. Because he's man status. He gives no fucks and just does what he's supposed to set out to do. He's like, Dracula has risen again. God damn it. And goes, fucking takes him out. Yeah, you can do this really cool feature. You can basically have 8-way whipping. Oh, 8-way whipping in this regard. But you can also do this, and it's handy to take out bats and such. And it just looks cool. I mean, Simon Belmont's also a ninja. Did you guys know that? Or he's with, you know... He's the master of the crafts in terms of chain-like weapons. So he's like, whoa, whoo, what the yow. Simon Belmont, a man of many talents. Ah, fuck off. And this also helps with that, too. You can just do that, and it takes out the fireballs. It's a very nice feature. I wish they incorporated in more Castlevania games. I hate these things. Always have. Oh wait, I got holy water. What am I doing? I'm an idiot. Now I got these horse... You know, it's funny. You know, me being the stupid kid that I was, I thought these horse heads was Horsehead from Zelda 2. I don't know why I thought that. I mean, my mind always wandered in things that just don't make sense when I was a kid. And sometimes even as an adult, but not as much. When I was a kid, I had stupid fucking reasoning for every goddamn thing there is in the world. Video games included. Yeah, but this game is highly detailed. There's plenty to look at, plenty to see, and it's nice. Like, we got these fucking skeletal ponies in the back. And, of course, we got the lovely, lovely, stinking, always hated Medusa heads. Hate these motherfuckers. Always have and always will, probably until I'm dead. I want to avoid grabbing the knife. There's a knife around here. I don't want it. I want to keep the clock. That's it. Yeah, that's a knife. Hey, it's in the game. It's not cheating. We've established that. What's nice, too, is, you know, the jumping, while kind of stiff, is not nearly as stiff as the old games. To me, I noticed that when I first played this, because I rented it at Skip's Video. It's one of my first rentals. My first rental, unfortunately, was Ultraman, but you know what? I like that game. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. But I will admit it's flawed. But it looks good for a first-gen SNES game. Holy shit, it looked great. It just played like ass. Yeah, this boss is nothing. Thundercats, ho! I mean, why not? I like doing that. It just looks epic. I always thought it'd be cool. Like, the only game I can remember, like, of Classicvania, if you want to consider it that you used a sword was Haunted Castle. Haunted Castle wasn't all that great of a game, though. The soundtrack was god tier, but the gameplay was just... It was shit. But yeah, Castlevania had a Castlevania game before the newest one that was released in Japan. I think it was actually released here in the United States in certain places, too. I've been told by many it's not good, you know, but I'm interested in it. I would like to see it and play it, but I guess I'll never have that opportunity unless I walk into some arcade and they just have it in the corner somewhere. I mean, it looks like it'd be exhausting after a few minutes. I know Rambo was exhausting, the old game, the arcade game where you had to have the whatchamacallit, the AK-47 or whatever fuck. That, you had to, like, move the gun all over the place and it was vibrating, and that shit wore me out after a few minutes. And I was hoping that game would come to Steam, you know. I was like, Rambo the video game, oh cool, is this the arcade game? No. It was something else that was not good. I still want to get it, though, just to try it out. I know it's broken. I still want to get it, though, because I'm a big Rambo fan. This is one of my favorite tracks in the game. I like the bass line. And what's a shame that this sound designer, can't think of his name, you'll see it on the credits screen. Unfortunately, this was the only Castlevania game he did. It's like, why not put him on more projects? Castlevania, this is good shit. I mean, no disrespect to Ichiro Yamane. She's great. Bloodlines was, I believe, was her first Castlevania game. And she was even kind enough to do the whole with Koji Igarashi, the you know, Bloodstained or whatever the fuck. Bloodstained Circle of the Moon 2 was such a disappointment, though. That game was complete ass. First of all, you didn't have Michiru Yamane, so the music sucked. Then you had some broken gameplay elements where you had to use a robot to get through some other areas. That sucked. First game was god tier, though. And I guess the real ending it was kind of funny and an homage to another favorite of ours that kind of fell from grace, Mega Man. They call it the Mega Man 2 ending. I think that's the real ending. Correct me if I'm wrong. I loved Curse of the Moon. That game is one of my... I go back to that a lot. I played through the second game like on easy, and now I don't even want to touch it again. It's just not fun. Ritual of the Night, I maybe played a quarter way through. It's not gripping me. I want it to, because there is a good game there. Just the fucking dub is awful. Like, everything dubbed from Japanese to English is just fucking terrible. I don't care what anyone says. I mean, if you like dub, great. But we can't watch anime together. Sorry. It's dookie. It's just cringe, and it makes me fucking sick to my stomach. Oh, but you can't speak or read Japanese. It just sounds right. I know. Oh, hello there. How are you doing? A nippleless fucking monster. Like, I haven't seen that before. In any kind of media. Now, as a kid, this part always pissed me off because, like, near the, like, bottom, there's, like, these spikes, and I just didn't notice them right away. And they're instant-death spikes. And when I look at these gargoyles, they remind me of Ninja Turtles. I don't know why. I mean, Wingnut would be more, I'd say, more fitting, you know, from the Ninja Turtles universe, but I don't know, just their scaly look and everything just reminds me of the live-action Ninja Turtles. Yeah, like right here. See those spikes? I would not see them as a kid and die every time. Or one time I got past them, I was like, yay! And I jumped and I hit those spikes there and I would die. I almost cried because I was like, man, why? Why do I keep getting killed? This is bullshit. I mean, you gotta think, I was 9 years old. I was stupid as fuck. Like, more so then than I am now. I mean, this was an absolute blast to see something of this caliber on the launch window of the SNES. I mean, this was probably the best game next to Mario World for the launch window of the SNES. This and Gradius 3, and I want to say, I don't know if Goemon was, but that would be another one. No, that was released in '92, that's right. The whole Toys R Us thing with my brother, because he's a dickhead. That game looks stupid. Judging a book by its cover, it doesn't get you anywhere. You could have... I mean, look at Mega Man. Shitty cover. Probably the worst of its kind. And it turns out to be a fucking fantastic game. It's probably the most bullshit in terms of difficulty, but it's still a fantastic game. Speaking of first games that are bullshit, Castlevania 1, Jesus. I still... One of my most... probably rage-inducing moments on Castlevania 1 is definitely the path to fucking death. And Death himself. He's a whore. He just throws scythes at you all day and you just gotta do it just right, otherwise you die. Now, some people can pass through that part, no problem. They have the skill. They have the speed. I don't have any of those. I just get lucky. And then Dracula himself is also a bitch, because sometimes he teleports right on top of you. Oh, Castlevania 1. Here's a secret. I mean, I'm pretty sure anyone who's played this game knows of this secret. I mean, you get here and there's some goodies. See, a lot of people want to bitch about the SNES samples sounding like ass. This is gorgeous. I mean, somewhere in my collection, I have a homemade Castlevania IV CD. They released an official one, of course, in Japan, but not here, because Americans like shit music and not good music like video game music. Don't ask me why that is. Just Americans suck. That's all I can say. Yeah, I'm so patriotic. No, I am not. I was at one point. Sure. But then I just realized as time goes on, all the Karens and Kens and stupid people that I get offended over every goddamn thing there is. That was my fault. My finger slipped. Always. I apologize for that. I'm not worried about it, though. I got plenty of lives in reserve. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Yeah, this is... You see that, and then, you know... They allow it. You know, why can't we live in a country that doesn't allow that kind of stupidity to fucking go forth and mindsets? I don't get it. It's like, they're proud of it. It's disgusting. Well, in terms of stiffness, too, with this game, I noticed the jumping is stiff. It's not as stiff as the old games, but it can still land you in some spots that just flat out suck. But yeah, if you ever ask me what my least favorite Castlevania game, it's probably Simon's Quest. Next to Legends. Legends was a very piss-poor game, to the point where Koji Igarashi don't even consider it part of the timeline. It's like, he made it, though, so why the fuck is he not considered part of the timeline? And it was cool, he got to play as, you know, basically Simon's mother, I think, Sophia Belmont. And we never saw her again. She was going to be in Resurrection for the Dreamcast. And that game never released. Because everyone's like, oh, Sony's dick, yum yum, cock cock, Ken Gutagari. Give me some of that daddy milk. Ooh. Sony and their fanboys, the worst of the worst. Get off me. I like this tune because it's very has like a creepy vibe to it. Also has some kind of a morose sound to it too. Sounds like it literally sounds like a tune you listen to before offing yourself in a video game. Excuse me. Unfortunately, the next tune in this stage is probably like one of my least favorite songs in the game. But there's a story to tell with it, and I will definitely tell it. And it was pretty amazing, too. At least, well, it wasn't amazing, but it's interesting. I think you might find it interesting when I tell you. It's not very long either, but it's pretty funny. It's funny, interesting, however you want to put it, doesn't fucking matter. I hate these fucking things. They remind me of Sparkies from Mario 2. Not the real Mario 2, the Doki Doki Panic game. Which I adore. It may not be the real Mario 2, but it always will be Mario 2 to me. You know it's not the real Mario 2. I'm sick of fighting with fucking... That was stupid. That was stupid. What the fuck, man? That was dumb. I do apologize for that. That was absolutely ridiculous. Like I said, no pro game player here. I make mistakes just like everyone else, unless you're a god-tier gamer, which I am not. It would be nice if I was, though. But sometimes I just fuck up. Okay, get up there. But yeah, I remember I rented this, and my buddy Donald was gonna spend the weekend at my house, and he played it too. He fell in love also immediately with it too. Where when he finally got himself a Super Nintendo back in '93, it was his first game he bought. The second game was Street Fighter 2. Because we rented that game probably more times than the normal person would. Because we were just Street Fighter fans. I got tired of renting it, though. I always wanted to see what else was out there. And sometimes I regret that decision, because what I found out else out there was pretty bad. Street Combat, anybody? Which is a Ramna and a half modification, more or less. And that game wasn't good either. We did get a Ramna game that was half decent, though. It was called the half battle, hard battle, something. I don't care. It was a Ramna and a half game. That's all you need to know. It was made by that company DTMC. I don't know who the fuck. I just want to make sure I don't fall. There we go. I don't know who the fuck they were. They made a couple games on the SNES. Alright, this song. I got a fun story to tell. So I'm going to pause, of course, so you can hear me. And I can, tell you. It's short, though. Basically, my friend Steve, his grandma gave him one of those old school rear projection televisions. Those big motherfuckers. Anyway, that thing had a built-in, I think all of them did, or most of them did, it had a built-in subwoofer, so you get that theatrical experience, which was damn good if you paired it with a VCR and watched movies, because you get that experience. You get the sound, the booms, the bangs, hear everything, and if you had it hooked up to more speakers, whew, because my buddy's Carl's mom did that, and every time she watched a movie, the whole house would shake. But speaking of that, that's where this story is kind of interesting and funny. So, when my buddy Steve got that rear projection television, we were seeing the picture quality and everything. He invited me over, of course, because I was over there almost every day. And he's like, dude. I'm like, what, bro? What? He's like, let's play some Super Nintendo games on this bitch. I'm like, well, I was waiting for you to say that for the longest time. What are we waiting for? Let's do it. So we hook it up. And we played... Mortal Kombat 2 sounded pretty good, even though I think the samples on that version of the game in particular are shit. But we played a couple games, and then we played this. Because we were like, dude, Castlevania IV, great composition. Let's pop that fucker in. We get to this stage, and listen. Listen to the bass line. Okay, you hear how deep that bass line is? It literally shook the whole front room where he had the projection television. To the point where his mom's like, turn that shit down, what the fuck? She's like, I can't hear myself think. Yeah, but the bass was just, on this stage, shook the whole fucking front room. I mean, I could feel my eardrums vibrate. It was that intense. I mean, some of you fuckers that listen to shit bitch my dick music, you're used to that. It's but, for us other guys that just listen to, both video game music and, rock, it doesn't get that intense, right? But this was back in the early 90s, too. I don't know if subwoofers got that powerful back then. Yeah, it's like I hate when I go like driving and someone's blaring some of that shit, and I just sometimes I lose my temper, and I'm like, fucking turn that shit off. Now, of course, I get the bird. It's like, bitch, pull over. I want to take that finger and shove it up your fucking ass. Now, when I hear this song, though, don't ask me why. Because, like I said, my brain is stupid. I think of Sesame Street when I hear this song. I don't know why. Or, like, something from that time frame. Like, a children's show or something. Until you get to this part, and then it's like, okay, I don't think of anything. But, yeah, that bass, dude. Shook the whole living room. And my friend Steve, I remember, he's like, can you imagine the bassist playing that? He's probably making a little face like this and strum along. We were dorks, man. I missed that. Such a good time to be alive at that point. You can moonwalk up the stairs. I mean, that's pretty common. I don't like to do that often, but I like to get rid of him so he doesn't piss me off. Well, fuck it. Okay. I don't want, yeah, he drops a lot of hearts and shit. It is one of the biggest dick teases in Castlevania history. One of them. So you could have got all those, I got 63 hearts, I'm fine. See? See, that thing is helpful. There's some people I met in my life that are like, that's a stupid technique. I'm like, dude, watch what it does. They changed their tune pretty fucking quick. Wish I had an axe. Because we got a boss fight coming up. I've died on this part too, because the way that everything's all set up, I would fall and I'd be like, motherfucker! Yeah, I gotta love the slowdown on this boss. But you know what? It's it's a launch window SNES game. I'm gonna forgive it. Yeah, usually I stay right here. I'll still get hit once or twice, but fuck it. Rather be safe than sorry. Alright. We just got 2 more hits. Easy peasy. Thundercats! Aw. Well, he has his whip up. Just replace that with the sword. There you go. Stage 4. This is a classic. For a lot of reasons. First of all, you have skulls in the wall that look at you when you're walking, see? The detail, man. This is when Konami was at their prime. You got these dickheads coming out of the wall. Of course. I mean, if I was Simon, I'd just kick their fucking skull and just be like, bitch, get out. Get out of here. We don't need you. And then we got these dickheads. Then you get these guys that come out there and are like, please, no pictures. You guys remember that? I can't remember what that's from. I remember that from the early 90s. But I don't remember what it was from. Tell me in the comments, please. We'll see them soon. But yeah, they're like, please, no pictures. My friend Donald would always say that. Every time we would, because him and I beat this game together. Not for the first time. I mean, I beat it on my own the first time. It was like the second or third time, because he couldn't beat certain parts, and the parts he just simply could not beat, he wanted me to beat them. Because I was just slightly more seasoned than him. There we go. Please, no pictures. I know it's goofy, but you know, it was a time in my life that was just everything was funny. I mean, that's the beauty of youth, man. Everything is funny. And then you get older, and then you get better and cynical like myself, and then not everything is funny. Unless it's something really dark and edgy. I don't care. Edgy is great. Or what would you Gen Zers say? Edgy is based. Stupid terminology you guys make. God damn, it just makes my head spin. I mean, don't get me wrong, us millennials made some shit terms too, but fuck me, based. Meme speak. Just get off me. I always love this boss because he looks. It's dope. He's literally a big fucking skull. Sometimes I just take the hit. Okay, I never had him do that before. That's weird. Just kill him. Get out of the way. Ah, yes, the part that used to put my brother in a rage. Now, my brother tried to like the games we did, but I'll be honest, he was born a real-time strategy player. Games of this type, he likes this in RPGs. He likes games that he has to think, you know? Because, in some places of the world, or some reasons that be, in reality, some people like to use their brains. Where mine just goes too much, and I like to turn it off. Now I gotta fight a bunch of fucking Medusa heads. This is annoying as shit, but I used to do it like this. I don't recommend doing it like this, though. God damn it. Alright. Fuck! I'm gonna die. Or not, maybe. Yeah, I don't recommend doing that. I just want to see if I can still do it. And I almost cleared it that way. So I still got it, so what? Yeah, the Mode 7 effects in this game are pretty dope, too. They're very minuscule, yes. They're very minimal, but what's there is effective. I remember my friend Donald needed me to do this part because he'd always have it too short. I'm like, dude, hold the Y button and press down a couple times. He would fuck it up every time. He'd let go of Y and then press down. I'm like, what are you doing, man? Ah, this was very effective. I love the smoothness of this. Of course, my ignorant ass, being the SNES fanboy I was, I'm like, the Genesis could never pull it off. And then someone recently just did a demo of just this part. So, yeah, the Genesis is a very capable system in the right hands. I've learned that. I put my ignorance aside, and I love the Genesis. Not more than the Super, never. I love them about the same. But we all know I have a little edge over for the SNES because that was my system of choice. But I will never denounce the Genesis for its greatness either. Never. I'll talk shit about it when people piss on my SNES, sure. They're like, dude, it's a video game system. Don't stick up for it. Motherfucker, it's... I got nothing better to do, okay? I know this song is very simple, because it is, but I like it anyways. Ah, yes, another part that used to piss me off as a kid. Well, all you gotta do is just walk. That's what's crazy. When you panic in a video game, you can't think. Now, some people, when they panic like that, that's when they're at their best, right? They can actually... Can I still take it out? Dude, I never known that. I played this game for, God, as long as I've been alive, and I never knew you could do that. It just dawned on me. Try it. There's some food around here somewhere. At least I thought there was. Like I told my mom the other day, I got some timers. I forget sometimes. Well, that's alright. This boss is pretty easy. I wish I had wood to knock on. I got this fake wood on my desk. Alright. Let's go! Let's do it now! Ah, of course I get hit. Of course I get hit! Why does he jump? Oh, to knock the block. I'm stupid. I never, like, when I was younger, especially, I was like, why is he jumping? Is he playing basketball? That's how dumb of a kid I really was. I would seriously come up with the most dumbest reasons for things. And he's gone. Oh, what? This game's trolling me today. I'm dying for the most dumb reasons. That was such a troll move. Now, I know a lot of you be like, motherfucking piece of goddamn shit! There, I did it for you. I'm a little calmer when I lose, because I'm used to it. But, dude, get up there. What the fuck, man? Get your scrawny ass up there, Simon. Come on, you're supposed to be man status. He is man status. Compared to Richter, Richter's dog shit. Die, monster! Hey, I can take like a 5-second nap. This ain't even the worst of it. The last 4 stages of this game are absolute cunts. I hate every single one of them. I think that dungeon, level 8, is probably where I had the rage quit moment when I streamed this game originally. Wouldn't surprise me. That is a bitch of a stage. To this day, it's still a bitch of a stage. Could you imagine, you know, like, we got a broken-ass port of Dracula X on the SNES. I mean, I like the game, But could you imagine if they made like a Dracula X side game with this kind of production value? I mean, I even asked, what the fuck happened? I like Dracula X in the SNES. I don't love it. The PC Engine version is so much better. But still. They could have made like a, I don't know, a side story or a completely new game. Something. I think that was just them being lazy. But they'll never be, as much as Konami is a piece of shit, they don't hold a candle to LazyCom at all. Konami will always and continue to release fucking Resident Evil 1, and you guys will continue to buy it. Why? Why? It's like fucking, it's like Doom on every platform, or Pac-Man even. Yeah, Pac-Man, that's more relevant. You know, Pac-Man's on every goddamn gaming device there is, for the most part. I don't need to buy Pac-Man anymore. I already own it on 5 different systems. I don't need to own it anymore. I even have the original, for fuck's sake, on through emulation. And I got Pac-Man World 2, which has Pac-Man. I got Namco Museum, so there you go. The 50th ever, because I had Dragon Spirit on there. Now, this song right here is probably, in my opinion, the most epic Classicvania song there is. It literally sounds like you're going to war. It's awesome. Could you imagine hearing this song in a battlefield? It would be fucking epic as shit. I'd love it. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, it's just amazing how you go from Castlevania 3, which is a damn good game in its own right, to this. Like I said, Konami, like in the early to mid-90s, was, to me, they were top tier. I mean, some people like Konami in the late 90s because of Metal Gear crap. I hate that fucking game so much. Yeah, if Hideo Anorexia making those games. I guess he's teaming up with somebody to do something else, like I give a shit. Because Death Stranding was ass to the point where you could get it on, or you could, at the time, get on Epic for absolutely free. My wife was so interested in that game, and while she likes it, she's kind of heartbroken that it wasn't as good as it was going to be, so there you go. She hasn't been really playing much of anything lately, and I don't understand why, but probably because she don't feel well. I mean, her and I have so many Steam games that we have yet to play, and it's just, we don't have the time. And by the time we have time, we're exhausted from doing what we have to do. It's bullshit. I think that is a statue. I think that's a nod to Sypha from the third game. She's the best character in that game. A lot of people disagree with me on that. People like Alucard, and that's fine. Oh shit, I'm running out of time. Let's get in the castle. Now we're inside the castle. Now we get to go through hell. It's like you think you've gone through the largest part of the game. No, this is. I call this the second half. And every time I hear that fucking opening music, I think of baseball. We have 2 outs, 1 runner on third. Grab the popcorn! Peanuts! A lot of people didn't like Winning Run with Ken Griffey Jr. I liked that game. It was probably one of the most 3D looking games on the SNES other than the FX chip games. The whole, looking at the bases and stuff, the effect was very, very convincing. I liked baseball games during that time frame, though. The 8 and 16-bit ones, they were so fun. And then when we got to the 128-bit era, they all just weren't as fun to me. We need a baseball game like Base Wars, but a little bit more edgy. Let's put, be able to put mines on bases and shit. You know, some mischievous shit. I hate that creaking sound. It annoys me. I mean, who in their right mind would jump on chandeliers? I sure as fuck wouldn't. My fat ass would break him as soon as I landed on one. I can't even jump that high. And when I was a kid, and even now, if I'm too high up on something, you get that little feeling in your feet, the feet flutter, I call it. Yeah, I still get that from this once in a while. I know it's like mode 7-ish looking, but it's still impressive. Now, if they would have been dicks if they put bats on this part, I'd hate them for it. I'm just playing it safe. I don't want to fall down. The next part sucks. Ooh, I almost did not make that. My hands are sweating a little bit. Okay. There. Alright. Next part. Yep, this part sucks. Hate it. But there is a secret here. I think I showed it off on the stream, but just in case you guys don't know of it, I will get it for you. I think it's over here. Yeah, it's this next part. There. Ooh. You have this guy and his dog, and if you kill the dog, he cries over it. But he annoys you, so I'm going to get rid of it. I think of Hawaii when I hear this song. Well, it is Hawaii. It's down, right? Like the whole... Me and my friend Dan saying everywhere in the video. There we go. Now, this is kind of sad, though. He weeps over his dead dog. I will admit, that's even depressive, but... He does damage to you if you don't kill him. That's why I did it. Normally, I wouldn't. No, I'd hate myself. I'm not an animal abuser. That's for damn sure. Should I get the axe? Because... no. And there's one more secret area I'm familiar with later in the game. And I will show that to you, too. Now we got these fucking ectoplasm balls coming. I hate this part, too. These cunts. Oh, there's the axe. Yeah, fuck it. Let's grab it. Come, you stupid bitch. Thank you. Where's those... Yeah, there they are. These things. I hate these things. They're annoying, and there's a lot of them. When I was a kid, I thought, you know, at this part, I'm like, are they late for church? There's a lot of people in suits and shit. My mind was such fucked when I was a kid. I kind of wish I had that back, though. I came up with some interesting reasonings behind things, but they were also stupid. Some people like them, though. They'd be like, what did you fucking say, dude? This part. That part up there is complete ass. If you miss your jump, you get to go through all this nonsense again. I will admit the axe knights on this game are a lot more fair than they are in the older games, though. They're a little slower to where you can actually have a fighting chance and not take damage. That is if you're not an idiot, like I tend to be from once in a while. Yep, every time, man. Every time. That's why I left that fucking candle down there. Because everything repeats. Even the axe knights. Kokotakunga. God, fuck off! I like bats in real life, though. They're cute. One of my relatives had a pet bat, but I never got a chance to... God! Okay, my patience level is now going next to nothing. Just get your stupid ass... I press the jump button and it doesn't react half the time. I'm serious. I don't know why it does that. There we go. Jesus. I can see this music making someone go mad. That piano just fucks with my head. And these caskets chase you. I'm like, fuck all of health. But we're doing good. We still got 3 lives in reserve, and we got Infinite Continues. Infinite Continues means no game over. God, this stage is long now. Dude! I'm gonna take that bone and shove it up your bony ass! And see, we got fucking skeletal warriors that try to be Simon Belmont. They got a whip. It's almost adorable. Almost. I was just gonna walk up a little bit and whip upward. That's alright, we start here. And there's an extra life on this stage. I'm sure there's more in the game. I can never find them. Those who study this game with a fucking too-fine comb. Alright, I need these guys to be alive together. Alright, there we go. There we go. Goodbye. Oh, fuck your mother. And there we got some meat. See, I was trying to make it there. But I didn't. I fucking died. That's alright. There's an extra life. And we still got 2 in reserve. We're doing good. Now, when I get to stage 8, that's when I'm really gonna struggle. 8 and 9. And possibly stage A. The clock tower. The dreaded clock tower. At least we'll have my favorite tune in the game there, though. Or it's the best version of Bloody Tears. Spoiler alert. My personal favorite. It's not, like I said, my opinion's not the be-all, end-all. It's just my personal pick of the best Bloody Tears song. Your mileage may vary. I hate this part. When I was a kid, I fucked up a lot here. But then I found positioning is very key to winning this part. Positioning and attacking. No, just fuck off. It's alright. When we get to the end of this part, we'll get our extra life. This game likes to troll you, though, and throw another one of these at you. I don't want to get hit. There we go, because the boss is coming up. There we go. That's the only one I'm familiar with. There's probably more in the game. I wish I knew where they were, but I don't. And nor have I looked that information up. Alright. I don't have any, I'll do my best. What can I say? That's all I can do, right? Ah, gotcha. And they're separated. Cry. I won't cry because they tried to kill me. Try to kill me. If you die in the process, I ain't gonna feel one iota of sadness. Oh, it's the library. I wonder if they had a book to teach snowflakes not to be them. Fucking woke folk. Oh, they annoy me. People need to make books of that and force feed that shit on them. Let's mandate that. Then maybe we can have some real men out there. Hey. Now, this isn't a bad song, but it's kind of goofy. I always thought this to be one of the game's more goofy tracks out there. That and stage, what was it 3-2? Yeah, but that with the. Well, this has some decent bass too, though. Who makes bookcases like that? Look at the background. Why so tall? I understand they got some, like, bookcases that are tall and they need ladders for, but they don't need to be that tall! There's no reasoning behind it. And it's a haunted library because there's some monsters in the books to scare the kiddies away, you know. Could you imagine a porn library of this caliber? You probably find every fetish known to man that's legal. Or maybe illegal. Maybe they got like a back room where they hide it from the general public unless they pay a fee or something. I don't know. I'm thinking too much into it is what I'm doing. I just cheat my way through this. Because I just... No. I take the hits. It's alright. This one part coming up, this part with the book, this part can go fuck its mother. It always makes me like hella nervous. Because the books, you gotta jump on them. I mean, you might as well just put a troll face on them. You know, let me see if I can just go over here. Yeah, we need to put like a troll face on these books because it sucks. Oh, no! God damn it! I was trying to do it all in one go. Denied. Now y'all know why I don't like taking chances, because it always ends up in failure! Unless you spoon-fed yuppies out there that got fucking coddled by your parents. That got you everything. You don't have to worry about that. The rest of us do! This part, I could feel it, like the nerves just clenching. Okay, I can make that one. My hands are sweating. Okay, there, we're done with that. Ooh. Now, as a kid, you see how that painting's moving? If you whip here, takes out their hands, they stop moving. Because I got fucking chokehold by that old bitch in the painting. I'm like, bitch, get off me. You want to choke something? Choke my dick. It needs a good choking. Yeah, I thought there was some meat here. Interesting forms of art. You got skulls, more skulls, and bats. I still want to know what's under this thing. I want to say it's a giant spider. Oh, wait. No, we're not that part yet. Yeah, there we go. There it is. Because the sound it just makes me think of a spider. I mean, we got everything else from the horror genre, for the most part. As well as some, you know, original oddities. I don't need to deal with you. Fuck off. Double shot. Yeah, see, those dogs are dicks, because they always do something to fuck you up. They get rid of candles, and they, of course, hit you. I don't even bother down there. It eventually does go away. I think it went away just now, actually. Really? That's all you gotta do, is make it... Okay. That's a big-ass centipede, too, may I add. Why aren't there any house centipedes? We saw them on the title screen. You guys ever dealt with those? They're not, you know, the thing is, they're not dangerous, but they look scary. This is the part. Yeah. Whee! You don't do that, you die. I mean, that goes without saying. I hate to say it. Well, actually, no, I don't hate to say it. This music's getting on my nerves. It's so goofy. We're almost there, though. We get to deal with my nemesis. And it's coming up. God damn it. Get the fuck out of here. You too, bitch. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, we get to fight a knight. Sir Dickhead, come forth! This guy's kind of easy. You mean you can just sit here and just whip him to death and you'll win every time. It's not cheating, okay? It's in the game. And he doesn't do much damage either, which I find odd. I mean, he's a knight after all. He's big. Kind of reminds me of the Iron Knuckles from Ocarina of Time, which are badass, by the way. They suck in Zelda 2, though, because they're assholes. And down we go into the dungeon. I hate this stage with the fucking burning potion. Oh my god. This and stage A are... Okay, 8, 9, and A are my least favorite stages in this game because they're long, they're frustrating, and they're exhausting. But the only way is through, right? No rage quitting. As much... We can't rage quit. Well... God damn it. Those are insta-kills, by the way. Those drips do damage, and we got spiders! I mean, it's kind of your stereotypical look of a dungeon, I would say, for the most part. And this music reminds me of kind of like a jungle beat. It's really good, though. I like the composition. It doesn't really fit a dungeon, in my opinion, but it still sounds dope as shit. I like this composition, even though I heard it a million times when I was a kid. When I died on this stage more times than my age, I mean, I still once in a while fuck up. So. I mean, that's the nature of Forever Retro 82. Forever Dying 82, there we go. That's a more fitting name, wouldn't you say? Oh, these motherfuckers. You son of a bitch. And that does damage when you drop into those. But unlike other Castlevania games, at least you don't go like right in the water and drown like a fucking idiot. I fuck up here once in a while. Every fucking time. I hate this stage so goddamn much. It has great music. It's just cheap. Cheaper than a $2 hooker you find at 8 Mile in Detroit, Michigan. And they come pretty cheap. Sometimes. Depends on, But the cheaper, the less quality, and the more times you'll be left with parting gifts. I knew a couple douchebags in high school that did that shit, and they had syphilis. I'm like, ha ha. And they're like, hey, at least I got pussy, virgin. I'm like, what are you talking about? I lost my virginity at 17. That's right, you weren't around. What? You lost your video? When was this? Like in 99, fool. I mean, yeah, if I went to high school, I mean, if terms that exist these days existed back then, yeah, I was really a hardcore incel. Not, like, in the mindset of incels, just the... I'd be, like, legit incel. Nobody wanted to fuck me. I had to go to a special school with a bunch of nutcases to get that. But it was worth it. And she was, like, the best in the sack. That was a long time ago in a galaxy far away that no longer exists in this realm. Good times, good times. I will always remember those days. Oh yeah, this part sucks. It's like, I know you can jump up there if you're lucky. Okay. Okay. See, the thing about time, this is my opinion. I felt like life, I'm living in the afterlife right now. To me, in my opinion, at least my life, or when I was living, ended when I turned 20. Because that's when everything just went from, you know, awesome to pretty much garbage. And I'm not talking like just media and all that. I mean, that was the start of it, sure. It was just my life in general. It was just shit. Getting kicked out of my house because I couldn't find a job, and dealing with just a bunch of home drama. And it just held on from there. I mean, I don't deal with drama in the home to that degree like I used to, but I still deal with it once in a while with the missus. I just like a drama-filled free life. What, can I have that, please? No, I can't, because people thrive on it. I like how the bones shake in the background. It's funny to me. I don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah, I forgot it doesn't work on those. Okay, fair enough. What the fuck? Oh! I didn't know because the time was from... Dude! This game likes to fuck with me! It's like, hey buddy, fuck you! Okay, now we gotta wait basically until these two pretty much line up. Which they will do... here. Because big surprise, insta-kill. What else is new? Almost everything in this goddamn stage is insta-kill. One of my least favorite parts is coming up. Kinda want that. Well, actually, there's two of my least favorite parts come up on this stage. One is where I think it's... there's these, of course. I think this is... yeah, it's a stage with the little spinny... I'll point it out when I get there. Oh, well, got a knife, of course I did, because I'm an idiot! These things, yeah! Little barbed spikes. You gotta stay crouched and walk. I think one of these actually has a meat in it, though. Yes! Okay. Sometimes I forget item placement, okay? I'm not perfect. Now, this part's an asshole. These reappear... It's like, if you get it just right, you can make it across. I'm just seeing if there's anything good here. I don't think so. Okay. You trolling bitch-ass motherfucker! And it's never the same twice. It's always different, so... I'm just gonna have to sit there and study it for a minute, and then decide when to make my move. Now, trust me, I'm mad. See, I'm one of those people that aren't overly vocal when they're angry, per se. I'm one of those quiet mad ones. The ones who like to scheme while not saying anything. When I have to. I just try to avoid trouble altogether because it's not worth it. Too old for drama. If you want to be a drama, if you want drama, don't ever grow up. Because fucking youngins love drama. My God, do they ever love drama. Especially those of the female persuasion. Alright, now I gotta go do this shit again. Oh! I almost got fucked because those spikes. Okay. We got Frankenstein to deal with now. Okay, hopefully I can beat him. He's not... I was about to say he's not that difficult, but then he fucking throws one of those at me. Yeah, he does replicants in this game. I think we got... Yeah, we got him. We got him. That's okay. We got him. Fuck on out of here. Get me off of this stage. Let me go to the bullshit gold part. I hate this stage too. Not as bad as this one, though. But it's still... It has its moments. This is where Dracula keeps all his gold. I mean, what does he use his gold for? I mean, all he does is sleep in his sarcophagus. He does fuck all. He's not that scary of a villain. But man, is he rich. I'm like, yo, D, give me some gold, man. I want to give me some hookers and some weed, some beer. Fuck it, give me enough gold to where I can get hookers for the rest of my life. I'd be happy with that. Yeah, these fuckers are trolls. They'll always be in a way where you can't fully whip them. For the most part. Now, I know some people that can do this part pretty without fail, but I sometimes fuck up. Like right there. I got 2 lives. I hope I can beat this stage with this 2 lives. I may have to do it all over again. Hopefully that's not the case. Yeah, this part can go fuck its mother. Sometimes I could do this old Indiana Jones shit. That'd be cool if I can do it for the Let's Play, but I gotta get rid of this jackass first. Dude, you're pissing me off. Just go. He's not in any angle I can throw my axe. Oh, I got him once. There we go. Oh, I did it. Yeah. I never... Well, I ain't gonna say never. I've done it a few times, but sometimes I can't. Sometimes. Oh, God. Yeah, this... Alright. I regret nothing. Okay. I'm telling you, this stage has some shit in it that's just bull fucking shit. There is a secret area in this level, too. Hopefully I can get there in time. Before I get canned or killed or something by whatever the fuck... By everything that there's in the stage, skeletal dragons, gold dragon, or not gold dragon, what the fuck? Gold skeletons. Now these things won't kill you. Oh, I forgot about that. Well, they'll just hold you in place. But damn it! Okay. Yeah, suck my dick. Get out of here. I think most of us could agree that skeletal dragons are one of the most annoying fucking enemies in goddamn Castlevania. They give you hearts, though, so that's nice. Most of the time! Not all the time! It should be all the time, though. See, like right there, that cocksucker got me nothing. What the fuck? Why? I'm not bothering with up there. All right, we're almost to the secret. It's not really all that secret, really. Is this it? No. One of these is a secret. Oh. Well, maybe not here. I think it's the next part. Sometimes I like these things, because being stuck in place will actually help you when it comes to whipping those piece of shit skeletal dragons. Okay. Apparently the secret wasn't in that. I thought it was, but when there's stairs, there's a pain in the dick waiting for you. I hope I didn't pass that secret part. I don't think I did, but if I did, I'm sorry. We'll find out. But so far, I'm doing pretty good. I don't want to jinx myself, though. Yes, it's a pain in the ass, but I just want to be all clear before I make my fucking jump. Ooh, monies. Of course, you can't buy anything in the game. There's for points. More points equals more chances for extra lives. And yada yada ding dong dee. Right now, I'm nervous, okay? I don't want to fuck up. I don't want to fuck up. I've already done that enough. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm done with fucking up. But I will anyways. We all know this. We all know, in typical fashion, I fuck up. Alright, that's perfect. Double shot. Is there something down here? Yeah. I got a full health bar. Hey! Good. It's good. Yeah, I did fuck up. Okay, well, that one suck part, I hate to say it like that. That one part where there's suck, one of those will take you to a special room similar to the one that we had at stage 6. That will give you, you know, all, like, power-ups and, you know, full meat and everything, but, or full... The meat that you get in Castlevania, the meat leg, the beef leg. Why would you eat one out of a candle or a wall is beyond me, but Simon has a fucking gut of a god. Alright. This is a Zap-Bat. I do remember his name. He's kind of cheap if you don't know what you're doing. What I like to do is I stay directly under him during this portion of the fight, because those little gold things that fall, when you hit them, do damage. Yeah, all the other gold that falls doesn't hit you at all. What fucking sense does that make? Now he splits himself. So now he's more of a jackass and you're more likely to get hit. Unless you play your cards right. I mean, obviously I'm getting hit a bunch of times. I mean, I could just... No, I can't do that either. Okay, one's gone. No? Bitch! Alright, now we go to my other nemesis, stage A. But at least we get good music. Which this game is filled with. 2 more stages left, boyos. We're at the end game. Here we go, stage A. Hate you. At least the music's good. It's my favorite version of Bloody Tears. I'm sorry, I like to sing along, okay? You can sing along with me. And the very, like, last part of the song is the best. It's so epic. Kind of gives you ultra feels for the nostalgia. It's coming up. After this part right here. Here it comes. And here. Bum 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 bum. So good. Love that. I love it. I know some of you are probably saying, you're not doing too bad. Yeah, that's because this part's not bad. It's when we get further up the tower. I hate the fuckers. Die! This part sucks. For obvious reasons. Get on there, and you don't want to fall. There we go. I should have remembered there was a knife there. Well, I fucked up. If you're not careful, that guy will hit you and you'll go boom, boom, go die. I don't know if you'll say ouch, but you might. It's a little inside joke me and my brother and our friend had back in the day. Those people, they fall down, go boom, and say ouch. See, we were goofy as fuck, but it was, you know, it was fun. I mean, I would honestly trade everything I got right now just to go back to that time frame. It was just so fun. I mean, I could be in my 40s in the 90s. I'd be happy with that. Not in the fucking 2020s. I could warn people how overly offended people will get. It won't do anything, but I'll... Okay, I do that sometimes. And that's the part I fucking dread each and every time. That and the boss fight. I'm on my final life. But that's okay. We got continues. We're okay. I don't have an axe, so I'm probably gonna get hit. Or not. Ah. I did get hit. Not by the skeleton. Alright, it's time to go back up. Well, these giant fucking gears are that can split you in two. I've never seen a gear that big, but goddamn, I'd probably get a little frightened by it because of the sheer size of it and what it could do to me. I mean, fuck me. Why are these gears loose? Dracula needs to get one of his lackeys to fix that shit. Why doesn't he? Because he's a lazy bum that spends his time in a sarcophagus. Lazy fucking piece of garbage. Alright, this time, let's not fuck it up. Let's wait. 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 I hate this part. At least I got a boomerang, so that should make things a little easier. Just a little. No. Okay, we're almost there. I thought I was done there. I thought I was over. Yeah, see, here comes the next part with these little thingies. This is where I fuck up every time. Reason number 1. The Skeletal Dragon. I don't want to waste my hearts. I'm telling you, they tripped me up. Oh. Alright, let's wait for the next one. Alright. There we go. Now we just go this little part and then we fight the boss, I believe. Yeah. So we're done with the fucking yippee shit. But if I die here, I'm gonna have to do that all over again. See, I will have to. You guys won't have to worry about that, but I'm gonna try my very damnedest not to have that happen. I hate when he goes in the middle. He does that all the time. Come on, we almost got him. Yes! Okay, now we just got stage B, but B's pretty tough. But when you get to the finale of that part, you don't ever have to go through the stage again. There is one particular part that pisses me off. I mentioned it on stream. There's these spikes, right before the final part of the stage, and sometimes I fuck up on there because you just gotta jump in the right manner. Now, for all you Vampire Killer song fans out there, you'll love this. It's Vampire Killer. I don't hate Vampire Killer, but I do think it's the most overused song in Castlevania. More so than Bloody Tears. The bridge sucks. Now, there's some people out there that probably can hit the candles on the bridge. I can't. I wish I could. I sincerely wish I could, but I can't. I can hit the first two, and then I gotta keep moving. Because this happens. I love the background here. Little cloud smog in the background with the mountains and the forest. I mean, this game is just absolutely gorgeous. And it's a first-gen SNES game. You wouldn't think it would exist on such early in the system's life, but it did. And they did a fine-ass job, too. This part always makes me angry, because sometimes the controller simply doesn't work, even on original hardware. I think it's a bug that they didn't test. It doesn't happen on all the staircases, just like this one, I think, is one. And then it doesn't happen all the time. It's like once in a while. So like there I stopped. Like you'll jump on it and you'll just fall. You won't even climb up it. Now it happens here often. Let's see if it happens this time. Okay, good. Alright, how about here? Okay, good. This one happens all the time. For the most part. Okay, then that's good. That's good. Yeah, see, he won't go. That little spiny thing won't go further up, because that's all it boils down to. Now, this is the part, one of the parts I was talking about. If you hit one of those spikes, instant death. So you got to just jump on these on the proper order. But that's not the worst of it. The worst of it is the very last part, which we're coming up on soon. Yeah. There's that part, and then there's the final part. Okay, I gotta move my ass. I mean, it'd be nice if it doesn't happen while I play this time, but it usually happens at least once or twice. And I hate it. I really do. It's like, what the fuck, Konami? Play test your shit. Okay, that time it didn't. It's good. That's a good thing. Okay. Hate this, hate this, hate this. Okay, that's done. The last one is the one I'm worried about the most. This part sucks, too, because... See, that time it gave me one, and the other time it didn't. See, that's what... It's random, it seems. I hate it. And I think the next one is the final part. If we get past that, we don't have to worry about playing the stage anymore. The stage is not very long at all, either. Come to think of it. It's just, like, what, 2 screens? 3 screens? Well, 3 screens if you could count the ball. Yeah. So, yeah. Here's where I fuck up almost every single time. At least once or twice. Yep, every fucking time, at least once or fucking twice. Alright, let's try this again. See, the stairs fuck me up every time. Whoever designed this part needs to fucking die in a goddamn fire. I understand, it's the last part of the game, so they want, you know, they want to give you one more bit of a challenge before you fucking fight. But it's just, these stairs are a fucking nuisance. Alright, we got it, we got it. Okay, we got it. Okay, God. Oh, fuck me. Any more of that, and I would have fucking broke something. But now, we don't have to worry about that stage no more. Or that part of this stage no more. Now we just gotta worry about the bosses. This guy is a pain in the dick. I don't care. I used to know how to beat this guy with like, ease, but... I mean, this strategy right here works to some degree. But sometimes he, like, pulls a fast one on you. Especially when his staff breaks. Yes, his staff does break, and he does a stupid dashing move. See? And almost every time you get hit by it. It's bullshit. Fuck off. Yeah, I'm not going to even bother editing. I'm just... We're going to go through this pain together. You can fast forward if you want. But... if you want to go through this pain with me, I'd appreciate it. This guy and Death are like my least favorite bosses during this boss rush. Yeah, I know I'm playing bitch-like. I don't care. It works. It works. And I'm all... Wait, I hate when he does that. He does it twice sometimes. His job is to kill you, and he pretty much makes a good job. Oh, he's not dead yet. God, what the fuck? Die! You know, like how, like, if you ever watched the movie Crow, where he stabs the fucking pawn keep in the chest. He's like, for fuck's sake, will you die? That's how I felt about him. He just wouldn't die. He finally did, though. It took him long enough, but we got to that point. Okay, now I got the gargoyle. Who can be a pain once in a while, but I don't have too much of an issue. At least when I'm sober. I do hate how sometimes when you whip up, he doesn't do the full-scale whip. Okay, now he's being an asshole. Dude, whip up! Stop being a chode, man! For fuck's sake. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Probably. If not on him, then on death for sure. Okay. Alright, now we get the death. We'll get the death, but unfortunately they only give you one little itty-bitty little drumstick because they're assholes! But after death, it's his master. Lord Dracula! It's funny to me. It's stupid, but it's also funny. If I beat him on just 3 specks of health, I will be legit surprised at myself. But I don't think that's going to happen. Because of that reason right there. I know you gotta like stay far away from him so you don't get hit on when he does the second round of woo crap. But I was just hoping I could get a few extra attacks in, man. I know I should play defensively when he had that little health, but fuck me! Ugh. So that's pretty much how you're supposed to do it, just not exactly like that. Alright, we got him. We got him, boys. Suck it. Now we got Dracula. Dracula's not too bad. He can be a pain in the ass once in a while, but... Now, here's the final secret of the game. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save state just to show you it. Okay? But if you jump here, jump down here, it'll give you everything you need for the final battle. But that's for suckers. I'm not doing that. I'm doing it legit because I want to do it legit. Show that this old bird still has it. So yes, we're going to do the whole going back and forth, collecting hearts. And it's a pain. I know it's a pain. It's like, why don't you just do the trick? Nah, we're not cheaters here. We don't need much. We need about maybe 50 hearts. Around 50. I find this a very strange musical choice for Dracula's battle, like before Dracula. You think it'd be more epic. I mean, it's foreboding, and it kind of fits. I mean, it has the whole look and feel of what a final Dracula battle should be like. But I don't know. I would have picked something more, I don't know, more with some feels. I don't know. I'm not a music composer. Alright, this round should do it. We should have the enough. Yeah, that's enough. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Sometimes I fuck up. I'm human. And, yeah, pretty simple, right? But then sometimes you get fucked over like what you just saw happen. When he gets about 4 down, he's about to switch attack types. And when that happens, he'll give you like an orb where you can get food. See, like right now. But you, of course, you get hit by those. And sometimes they go away. This is my least favorite form of his. It's annoying, frustrating, and I hate it. Because sometimes you think you hit those fire things and you don't. We almost got him to his final form. Ah, we're about to fight it. We got this. We got this. Here we go. Theme of Simon, be my strength. Alright, you old fucker, you're going down. Damn it. I was trying to make that epic and I get fucking annihilated. Yes, feel it. Feel it. Perfect fitting for this last part of the game. Shit. We got him. We got him. Or not. Come on. Yep. And the morning sun vanquishes evil of the night. Or in this case, Dracula. Die, motherfucker! I used to do that a lot, too. And that, my friends, is Castlevania IV. Absolute legendary classic of the Metroidvania, or excuse me, Classicvania line. And you can, there's plenty of ways to play this game. They have the Castlevania collection on Steam, PS4, Switch, and all that. Probably the best way to do it modern day if you want to support Konami. Or you can be like me and buy yourself a flash card. Actually, I own the actual cartridge in my collection, so. The ending, as you can see, it's not all that... It's not great. It's not. You just see the castle crumble and the credits roll, but you get to see all the awesome people who had their hand in making this great game. They deserve a round of applause. It's one of the best 2D games of all time. To some people, this is their favorite game of all time. Mine's Blaster Master, but this is pretty high up there. What kind of name is that? Etpal Kanaz? Was that Russian? I don't know. Seriously, I don't know. I like how, like, the demo scenes that they show here is the leather whip and not the powered up one. Why did they do that is beyond me. Someone out there needs to make a hack that you just use the leather whip throughout the game. I want to see how that would work. That'd probably make the game harder. Yeah, they remade Castlevania. This is pretty much the first remake of Castlevania 4. And then the X68000 or X68K did it, which is a computer from Japan that me and one of my friends that's on stream and on Discord, we were very fond of that platform. Some of you may know as Castlevania Chronicles on the PlayStation 1. It's that game. Yeah. I don't know why they keep remaking the first, or why they chose to remake the game a few times. Was the first game on the NES not good enough? You know, that's one thing that's always confused me. If there is some literature that I can read up on about that, let me know. Let me know. Pesci, how is he related to Joe Pesci? We never know. I like sitting here just listening to the ending tune, just realize I just played a masterpiece. I mean, obviously you don't get the same feels as you get when you originally beat a masterpiece. I mean, that's a feeling that can't be replicated, but you still get a little feeling of, you know, like just, yes, I beat it again. I've beaten this game many times, and I still fuck up. I'm not, like I said, I'm not perfect. But I do try, and I do try some of the best of my ability. But I'm very happy with this. It went a lot better than when I was playing this game while I was drinking. Where I was completely fucking up. I was so embarrassed that night. Like, sometimes when I play awful and I get off after, like, streaming games, I get kind of depressed a little bit, because I'm like, I know I'm better than that. But alcohol is a demon, man. It will hold you back. It'll give you confidence, yes, but it'll fuck with your vision and fuck with your hand-eye coordination. That's why you shouldn't be drinking and driving. Never. The gargoyle. When he makes his little growl sound, it kind of sounds cute in a way. That little, it's cute. If they made a plushie of that doll, I'd probably get it, because he is adorable for a gargoyle. He's not menacing at all. Not even in Symphony of the Night. Well, he looks pretty much the same. I wonder if they just borrowed the sprites from that game and put it in that game. They probably did. Save themselves some time. But then again, I could be wrong. Alright, and that is Castlevania 4. And then you can play in a second loop if you want, but we're not going to do that because fuck you. I'm not a masochist, and I did my fill. That game is a long one, but it's really fun and it's really good. But I wouldn't want to go through it a second loop. Nah. Konami games were very notorious for doing that in their 8 and 16-bit days, for sure. Anyways, I am Forever Richard 82. I am signing off. I'm glad I got to play this masterpiece into its entirety without using passwords or cheats or any of that. I was glad I was able to do that for you guys. I hope you enjoy it. And if you do, you know, let me know. And if you don't, let me know. And, you know, it is what it is. But, alright. You guys keep gaming, keep loving, keep it retro, and we will see you again soon. And until then, you all take care. Thank you for watching my video. If you liked what you saw and would like to support my channel, please consider being a patron. I'll put your name up with these fine folks who have donated to this channel, and that would be awesome to have you on board. If not, that's entirely up to you. I hope you have a good day and take care.